In this video, we're going to talk about some of the most brutal semi-auto handguns from the Wild West, so make sure to watch till the end. Number 1. Borchardt C93. The Borchardt C93 was a semi-automatic handgun developed by German-American firearms designer Hugo Borchardt in the late 19th century. It was one of the first semi-auto handguns to be produced and was manufactured by the Ludwig Loh and Company in Berlin. The C93 uses a unique toggle lock action and fired the 7.65 to 25mm Borchardt cartridge. The C93 was an expensive and complex firearm to produce, and it was not widely adapted by military or civilian users. However, it was a significant development in the history of firearms and served as an important step in the evolution of semi-automatic handguns. The design of the C93 would later influence the development of other semi-auto handguns, including the famous Luger P08. Number 2. Mauser C96 Broom Handle. The Mauser C96, commonly known as the Broom Handle, was a semi-automatic pistol developed by German firearms manufacturer Mauser in the late 19th century. It was produced in the 1896 to 1937 and was one of the first commercially successful semi-automatic handguns. The Broom Handle nickname came from the unique shape of the pistol's grip, which resembled the handle of a broom. The C96 was known for its accuracy, reliability, and versatility. It had a detachable box magazine and could be fitted with a detachable wooden stock, effectively turning it into a carbine. Number 3. Colt Model 1900. The Colt Model 1900 was one of the first semi-automatic pistols produced by Colt's manufacturing company. It was designed by legendary firearms inventor John Browning and introduced in the 1900. The Model 1900 was chambered in a .38 ACP and used a short recoil operation mechanism. The Colt Model 1900 was a significant development in the history of firearms, as it was one of the first commercially successful semi-automatic pistols. It was designed to be more reliable and faster to reload than the revolvers of the time. The pistol had a 7-round magazine and could fire accurately at ranges of up to 50 yards. Number 4. Luger P08. The Luger P08 is a semi-automatic pistol developed by German firearms designer Georg Luger. It was introduced in 1898 and became one of the most iconic firearms of the 20th century. The P08 used a toggle lock action and was chambered in a 9x19mm parabellum. The Luger P08 was known for its accuracy, reliability, and distinctive appearance. It had a sleek profile with a distinctive grip shape and a toggle lock mechanism that made it easy to field strip and maintain. The P08 was used by various military forces and law enforcement agencies throughout the world, and it saw a significant use during World War I and World War II. The P08 had several innovative features for its time, including a detachable magazine, a grip safety, and a loaded chamber indicator. It also had a reputation for being well balanced and easy to handle, making it a popular choice among pistol shooters. Number 5. Savage Model 1907. The Savage Model 1907 is a semi-automatic pocket pistol developed by the Savage Arms Company in the early 20th century. It was designed by Albert Searle and introduced in 1907. The model 1907 was chambered in a .32 ACP and a .380 ACP cartridges. The Savage Model 1907 was notable for its unique design and construction. It had a distinctive grip safety that was located on the front of the grip and a magazine release that was located on the left side of the frame. The pistol also had a manual safety that was located on the rear of the grip. The Savage Model 1907 was eventually overtaken by more modern and sophisticated semi-automatic handguns, yet it nonetheless played a significant role in the history of Savage and the advancement of pocket pistols. Nowadays, collectors and fans of antique weapons are vying for the Model 1907. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe for more.